Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Dreams Updates. Thank you so much for great support. For my returning subscribers, I appreciate. Thank you so much. If you're watching the video, yet you have not subscribed to the channel, take a second, hit the subscription button. Now, Kenyans, we have a problem emerging here. And this problem, some of the people waliongelelea kitambo and they were ignored. Earlier, some of the people were talking about this appointment of Kindiki, in which was done by Ruto. And at that time, people were assuming and they were seeing as if it is a joke. So now, Mudavadi is coming out to clearly indicate that it is true this appointment of Kindiki was just a formality. Why am I saying like this? Because now, Mudavadi has come out to say that if the Mount Kenya people will continue trolling William Ruto and criticizing him, they will end up losing this position by the name Deputy President's position. And now, this kind of thing, some of the people waliongelelea and watu walitake as a granted thing and as a joke. That's why we are saying that this man William Samoei Ruto is now trying so hard to gain the ground, in which he ground ali lose last year, the time of Finance Bill 2024. So now Mudavadi is coming out to clearly indicate that it is true that this appointment of Kindiki, in which was being done by William Samoei Ruto, it was just to blindfold Mount Kenya's people. And I'm so happy because the Mount Kenya people were so clever and they saw it earlier. That's why they didn't follow Kindiki blindfolded. So now that's why unaona that even Kindiki himself he's struggling so much to gain the ground. That means that even Kindiki himself knows that even if alikuwa appointed, it was just for formality ya kujaza tu hiyo space ya deputy president isikuwe empty. So now this thing of Mudavadi coming out to tell the Mount Kenya people that mukiendelea ku criticize Ruto like the way you people are criticizing him, you will end up losing your man by the name Kindiki as the deputy president. And the funnier thing is that Prime CS Mudavadi, yeye mwenye anaongea hivi, yeye ni as a Prime CS and again Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs. Ukitaka kujua, all these allies of William Ruto ni watu wenye wanajitakia wenyewe. How comes uko na position? First, uko na position as a Prime CS. Second, uko na position ya Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs. Then you come out to tell the people that if you people continue like this, you will end up losing the position of this by the name Deputy President's position. So this means that hawa watu wenye wako karibu na Ruto wote tu wako with similar characters. So don't hata Ruto mwenyewe anataka ile, anataka this, anataka that. So you can't even know which is which. Same character inaji-expose kutoka kwa Musalia Mudavadi. Yeye ako na positions mbili, in which yeye ni Prime Cabinet and again yeye ndio Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs. So you can sit down and wonder, how is it possible such a person to come out to tell the other people that ati mkiendelea hivi mtaendelea kukosa hiyo position ya unaibu wa rais. So now Mudavadi is trying to come out to tell the people Mount Kenya that, as I quote, na nyinyi watu wa mlima mkiteleza, mjue sisi tuko tayari, tutachukua. Tunawaambia ukweli, better a bird in hand than 10 in the bush. Many regions are saying we wish we had just a fraction of what Mount Kenya region has. So you need to work with the president who has a lot of faith in the people of this region. First, hata kabla hatujaendelea, you can clearly see already Mudavadi hapo ameshadanganya watu. How is it possible that William Samoei Ruto has the faith to the region in which last ali-impeach Rigathi Gachagua? So you can clearly see that this is a contradiction, because Mudavadi anasema ati Ruto has faith towards the region. So this thing is just a blindfolding thing. It is just a blindfolding thing. So if you are not keen, you can just follow blindfolded thing. So now you have to be keen, you have to be sure, and you have to be sober mind. Let us continue with what Mudavadi said. So Mudavadi ana continue na kusay that regions like Western Kenya have never ruled this country, but they support the government. So this notion of you have to support the government because one of your own is at the helm is not the correct philosophy for a united Kenya. So now Mudavadi is trying to come out, anajitetea mwenyewe. Inamaanisha hata kama so far ako na 2 positions ya prime cabinet secretary and cabinet secretary for foreign affairs, it clearly shows that this man ni mtu mwenye ako na tamaa sana. We bado uko na positions 2. Bado unaambia watu wengine eti mkiendelea hivyo mta lose the position ya unaibu wa rais. So this means that all these allies wenye wame surround William Ruto, they act the same as their leader, because their leader also ako tu hivyo, anasema hii, anasema ile, anasema hii, anasema ile. Leo akisema hii, kesho anasema kitu kingine tofauti. So unashangaa huyu jamaa anajaribu kufanya nini? That's why even people wenye wamemsurround pia wako na same character kama yake, because you can see even the likes of kina his PA Faruki Bet ako tu na tabia kama yake. You can see others pia wako tu na kama yake. So even Musalia is coming out even to talk about the mountain region. So now Mudavadi ana feel like ni kama pia hao wako neglected. And this thing, hao wenyewe ndio walikuwa nasema sijui Rigathi Gachagua ni mkabila, sijui Mount Kenya regions pimo ni wakabila. There is no one is a tribalist. Wewe mwenyewe lazima kwanza uanze na nyumbani. Huwezi toka mahali tu tunaenda from nowhere, unaenda nowhere na home haujajipanga vizuri. That's why even we last saw that Matiang'i alianza his tour at his home county. That's why alitembea at the Nyamira and Kisii. So you can clearly see that before we extend your movement forward, you have to clearly start at your home place. So this thing of Mudavadi coming out to tell the mountain region that ati mkiendelea hivi mta lose the region, mta lose the position ya unaibu wa rais, doesn't make any sense. So Kenyans, what's your opinion on this? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for great support. If you're watching the video, don't forget to like the video. Otherwise, thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Let's meet in another video.